politics no ensembebri ena ekoso ewom ade bechi MPP ayese ade bechi NDC ayese NDC force we de eneye MPP force omonso de eneye why de eneye enunti ena the Punch TV aba say Ghana politics ni nyina no de ekoso ewo man Ghana mu nyina no ye de ni nyina e de ebrew ewo eye channel yeso message so be subscribe to your YouTube channel na Facebook like video yi e de amame share na ma afofo enya bi hwe na fa o comment nso bra e wo comment section ho e mame video bi e koso politics mo nsensem bi e koso sisiei aba betodwa mayenko ne yenko kwetie ensem no embra
to the Attorney General. People still in this country without looking at their height, at least still according to the size of your height or the length of your height, they're still beyond their heights. A small institution called the National Service Authority, but even the figure that was put out there is the conservative figure. That 548 million. They go and steal, and when you are an innocent person contesting in your small constituency, they use that money to come and depose you. Ill-gotten wealth, ghost names. Hey, increasing returns. In 2018 to 2019, they stole 25 million. In 2020, they were sympathetic towards. They reduced it to 21 million. Then they shot it up. Election year 2020 to 55 million. Then when they realized that the Ghanaian was gullible, because after stealing all this money, you renewed our mandate in 2020, they moved it to 61 million, and 2023 credit, that was it, 350 million. And they came back to their senses and bringing it down to 32 million. These are the issues. This is why the reason why the Ghana Resident Nurses Association must strike. Now, why is it that few people who hold this country to ransom, and this is only the national service? Look at the people that are going to be prosecuted. Asibe, where was Asibe coming from? He was the former mayor of KMA. So if he could come and do this, it means he did worse at KMA. But the Ghana Audit Service, that institution must be scrapped. Where have they been all these years? Every year you claim to be doing auditing. So you mean to tell me that when you go and do your auditing, you don't see anything? That institution, who watches the watchman? Who audits the audit service? Who audits them? By now, traces, the Ministry of the Attorney General's department must begin to go back to KMA and audit them the period that Osasibe was the mayor there. You see, Mustafa, I said the time with that number here. Akufo-Addo, when you steal, then he rewards you more. From the national service, where did they move him to? Please, allow. We are doing this today. We will do it together. Always you come and sit here, you'll be watching us. You don't want your voice to come in. He was, as it were, moved to the Ministry of what? Youth and Sports. Ghana was going to just Cote d'Ivoire here. It's about 30 minutes by air to just go and play all Africa Cup of Nations. We were eliminated in the first round. This gentleman came back and told us that we expended $3 million. Hey! As if that was not enough. 13th All Africa Games. You remember 13th All? Professor Amina Lassa, whatever you are, that man deserves a national award. You remember when he exposed the Eswal administration, that the GBC only took $105,000. Meanwhile, in the budget, they claimed they had paid $3 million to the Ghana Broadcasting Corporation. How can we be so wicked? Now they told us that they cooking alone. For Egyptians, cooking wache and ampesi for the Egyptians, Ethiopians, they expended $15 million. But they two and the wife did the cooking. Tax journalists, when you are going on a program, this paper just write your name, send a number, Solomon Usu. Small thing, then you put a frame on it. Even Olympic Games in France, for the whole world, the entire world, they expended only €700,000. Ghana here, All Africa Games 30th edition, we expended $4.6 million. on tax, according to Yusuf Mustafa. University of Ghana Sports Stadium, Kofo had done it to about 84% or so. You are left 16% to complete. That's the Titan tracks and some few fixtures and fitters. The gentleman looked straight into you and me, our faces, and told us that he has spent $34 million to complete it. Meanwhile, Takwa Sports Stadium, newly built stadium, but Goldfish Ghana costed $13 million. This country, why are we like this? Why? What wrong did we commit? Renovation, 3 halls, Elizabeth say, Liman, Kwapon, that stretch. It's a hall that is already occupied. You only fixed air condition. This man told us they expended $16 million to do that. Because he has succeeded at the National Service Secretariat, he was emboldened. And those faceless people who are the presidency, who also enjoyed the booty, Mr. Attorney General, don't look at it on the surface. They couldn't have enjoyed this booty without the connivance of the presidency. Take it from me. From the office of the president and the vice president, investigate. I have said NABCO. You remember NABCO? There was no way, nobody can convince me that they were paying 100,000 people every month. Do you believe that? But national service alone should tell you that figure is padded. Oh yes, my brother. You didn't get some, that's why. They bought money to come and remove you from that place. But you will go back, inshallah, on our ticket. The new Patriotic Party will not see the need. But you see, all these things has happened in this country. And the nurses and other professionals, Utah is not concerned about it. All you hear is that book allowance. No. You must be demonstrating on some of these issues. And the youth of this country must be angry enough that your future is being toiled. We were told growing up that we must go to school, burn the midnight candle, go to the university. When we are done, we will get jobs to do. And a lot of people have first degree, masters, PhD. They are home. These people only come 2 days, 3 days. They are filthy rich. They build everywhere. See the apartments springing up everywhere. It's not for these Lebanese and Indians that you see them. They are going to hide behind them and they are putting it up. And they will come and tell you and I, our children, that their parents were smart. He says smart working. Stealing from the state is smart working. And that is why you see a lot of people, young ones, now they want to enter into politics. When you ask them, what is your ideology? They don't have anything. All they know is that when I come into politics, by a year or two, I'll have a house at East Legon. Is that the motivation to be in politics? Everywhere, TV. So they should go back, Senna, and then negotiate with the ministry items that are doable, that can be contained by the budget. The ministry must consider it, but they must not be under any pressure to do what they cannot sustain. Because we are building a country, we are not building a political party. Whatever negotiations you go to agree, you are binding the entire country. Let's do what is sustainable. If every nurse or doctor will leave, let them leave. We will die here. Nigerians will come and take over the country and they will manage it for us. But I can tell you that this country will survive. Figures or numbers to the 2020 elections clearly has declined, confirming to that bold statement that was made by Mr. Alan Chomante a week to the elections that the NPP was a declining party. And if you had eyes, if you had known this party for that long, you would know that I'm very surprised that people are even fighting to be flag bearers of the party, because there is no party. That is the truth of the matter. A car goes to have an accident. The car is totally destroyed. You have not even gone in to bring mechanics to assess the car. And after assessment, begin the maintenance. They are busily recruiting a driver to come and drive which vehicle. That is what amazes me. And I agree with him that elders could have shaped this situation. Bring back the love in the party. But you ask yourself, who are the elders left in there who have what it takes to restore the once enviable party called the New Patriotic Party? Immediately you would have referred to the former president, Nana Akufo-Addo. But I wish he could make a statement on the NPP, and I can tell you the next day, the entire NPP will chase him out. They will chase him wherever he is. So cleverly, you see, he hardly makes any statement ever since he left the scene. He is yet to make any statement on the NPP. He is afraid. He doesn't want to be heard. If you think I am lying, tomorrow radio go to Nana Akufo-Addo and just tell him to mention the name NPP. He will run away. The next in line would have probably be the chairman of the Council of Elders, Mr. Hakman Oswajima. As for him, when he coughs, people will even chase him. The mere fact that he will even cough. So the two are out. Then you would have come to the national executives. Mr. Stephen, I used with you. Recently, the family even issued a statement that he wasn't well. And that nobody must cajole him into any meeting, the settings, to force him to take any decision. This is the family writing officially. That they have heard rumors that they want to force him into a meeting to accept certain terms. They must not make that attempt. So he is also out of the fray. The rest, who else? Kodia. He that led the party to this heavy defeat, he said that they should maintain him and ignore the rest. Nanabio, Salam, asked for him any or small opportunity. He wants to show patriotism. They say we are using intellectualism, no patriotism. So the party is gone. There is no central figure to rally them around. And that is why this one has started by saying that it will be in the interest of the lives of Dr. Adumako to join our party that is coming. It was a deliberate statement I made. And I can say without any shred of doubt, the sort of things that are even happening within our political space does not assure the survival of the NPP. Corruption issues. Ghanaians are so much angry. This is only the national service. Maybe the people like you are thinking that they will contest in the future. By the time they are even done with all investigations and it is revealed that some of them are culpable, there wouldn't be any party. Like I can assure you, those that are making themselves relevant that they are going to contest, some of them are deep neck in corruption. At least from what I have seen. This will not be rumors. These are realities. Gargantuan corruption that if people are told, and those in positions today are bold enough to speak out and not to embellish facts, I'm telling you, they will shelve their political ambitions. They will even beg. So when you are done with all these, where would that party be? And that's why I'm saying that it's rather unfortunate that they took Ghanaians for granted. They took those that built this party with their sweat and blood for granted. The selflessness that people exhibited, they took it for granted and made it a monetary tool. Now NPP is a monetized institution. If you don't have money, your matter doesn't go far. And that's why I was very surprised to hear that there's going to be a new MPP. There's not going to be a new MPP. You say recycle. I'm
very hopeful.
Ask for hope, everybody has one. We have been hoping since day one. Those that have hijacked the party, you see, credible voices like yours will never be allowed to dictate the pace. Take it from me. And who are those fronting the nonsense going on? Is it not the lives of Wuntumi Abonye? Yesterday I saw him say he has opened his own studio. Nobody can control him. He was saying it openly. So how are you going to control the space? How How are you going to control it? It's a lost battle. Now Kennedy sends missiles to Baumia and Baumia sends back. Free for all. Last I heard Paku Kwati and then was it Awa Muhammad. No. That's transcended beyond common reason. Now it's free for all. So, yes, I know your role. You have to micromanage the stage, give assurance, give hope to the hopeless. But I can tell you that the reality is that it is a lost battle. Wachejako himself told us before elections that millions of MPP supporters have left the party in their heart. So if you are not seeing him wanting to occupy the position of chairmanship, he knows it. That is a tedious work that he, at his age, he doesn't want to travel the length and breadth of this country in vain. That is why he's not out there for that position. It's not attractive anymore. And that's why you can have the likes of Wuntumi say that he wants to be the national chairman, because there is a vacuum. Can you imagine chairman are meeting and who is the chairman of the new patriotic party? And once, oh my God, someone has been accused of having destroyed our environment, Galamsey, is going to be your national chairman. Then what policy? How would the people of this country believe you when you come and tell us that your party will fight against environmental destruction or degradation? Someone who has been accused of having not done any road but gone for $45 million. How would your party come back to the people of this country and convince us they can deal with the issues of corruption? But he seems to be the frontliner or the front runner in this whole fight. I have not heard from anybody that wants to contest as the national chairman. So where lies the future that you are talking about? I wish your candidate could do magic, Brian. But if he was to take my advice, I won't contest him. Nothing will save this. I'm telling you that a new party will come that will take over from the MPP and deal decisively with the NDC and restore hope to the people of this country. That is what has to happen. So that sanity.
NDC wants to change their party.
Who? NDC wants to change their party. Hey! No. Movement to party. You understand? I'm not an NDC member. I don't want to be, and I won't be. That's why I said, come to my party. We can reason together. Say the National Women Organizer is our Kumsin. Can you imagine? So, Sana, it is not, I don't envy the MPP at all, because we saw it coming. We knew it would get to this stage. The real issue that they should tackle is to go back and do what we call reconciliation. They must forgive themselves. And the ultimate is to go and apologize to Mr. Alan Chairman. He took some spirit out of the party. They didn't recognize it. He will not return to the party, but the first phase of, as it were, reassuring some levels of confidence is to go and apologize to him for all the bad deeds, for all the bad things that they did to him. For the mere fact that they wanted to bring Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, they needed to destroy Alan. You remember that send-off incident when they took the mic from him on the stage? He would go on campaign, every regime he went, all the regional executives abandoned him. They didn't want to see him. We were on our way to Northern Region. We called Samba. He said he wasn't around. As for Northeast, they warned us not to come. They as it were, destroyed the eye of Ali Zakaria during an election. Ali Zak is there. He has family members. How will they replay all these events and still rejoin the MPP? That is the matter we are dealing with. The wife, yes, last I heard Samira say that, it's contest of ideas.
And some no and the hono so what to be MPP for no at the end some no more can CPP at the end so and I'm on chain NDC for so more aban and a was so the omope and no more a year and I say enye and no any equity at the buy no mess also subscribe to the Point TV ede amayen share ma foforo nya bi hwe fa comment bra na afi so no de ekoso bia no kire wadwene efa ho ema yen